Hey, what's going on everyone? Supreme Comet here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about is all parts trait with skin better than raw stats. So this setup right here is a all parts trait over here plus my skin, and then I also have another reel over there. So as you guys can see, I don't have the arm, the leg, and the backpack because that is on my skin right now. So I'm gonna do the all parts trait with skin showcase first. We're gonna do all those damage calculation, like all those stats, see if it's better than this one. Because if this thing is fully built out, it has a better higher stats, higher combat power than my all traits with skin. So before I do start, question of the day: How are you guys doing? How's your New Year's going so far? I know it's only been like 4 days or whatnot. Any goals for this year and whatnot, so let me know that down in the comment section. So let's dive deep into what kind of part traits I'm using over here. So I have a full list over here, all 9 parts traits, and then over here we're looking at about 16 parts trait that can be activated, plus or minus this one over here, because I'm not rocking an S-type speed attribute. I'm using a physical attribute. So we're looking at 15 parts trait compared to the other one, probably like around 10-ish or so. So I'm gonna have on the layout everything that's I'm gonna add up everything to show you guys like, oh, what kind of like EXQ power percentage I'm getting throughout, and then shot damage increase, how many is that and whatnot. So let's also show you guys my skin real quick, and then we're gonna hop into like a battle with like the enemy has like type neutral, because I am rocking 2 different attributes. So this one is the P type, and then the other build, the raw build, is like a S type, so we want to have type neutral. So here's the parts I'm rocking. So the skin, you can slap on any part over here, it will not affect, well, would affect if some I believe one of the parts traits say I need like a long rifle, so I have the GN sniper rifle here to trigger that. If I use like a beam rifle category, that won't trigger it, so keep in mind that you do have to fit the description of some of the parts. And then for the skin, you want to be focusing on just your EX skills. So these over here are level 2, 4, and 2, so that's why I picked these instead of the level 1s that I did put on the suit itself. So we can just back up here, and then we'll actually hop into the match right now. I'm gonna get this part and jump straight over there. You guys should be seeing the calculation on the side as of now. I'm gonna hop into the battle, and then we're gonna be testing out shot damage, all 3 EX skills damage, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the other setup. So everything will be on the layout, and then you guys can see that clearly to see is straight build better than all parts trait with skin. So we're gonna be right back. Alright, we are at the daily mission. So we're gonna start things out with doing some shot attack. So this one, keep in mind, it's a long range type, so I have to be a little bit further to really see the damage. So we're looking at 9,000. What about this one? Okay, consistent 9,000, right? Okay, 7,000 up here. So this one does have some kind of discrepancy. So now I'm gonna use the arm machine gun. I think at any range I am doing about the same damage. Yeah, 24 to like 23. So only 2 enemies left, so I will use the GN rifle bits first on this one. What are we doing? Wow, consistent 30,000 per shot, and then the finisher blow. Ooh, 350k. So we're gonna finish it off with this over here. Hello. Okay. Whoa, what? Keep in mind that it is boosted from the other EX skills. So what are we? Oh my god, that's quite a lot actually. So I'm gonna do the same setup, same everything with the other setup, and then we'll be right back and do all the comparison at the end. Okay, so I'm back with the other straight build over here. As you can see, the combat power is significantly higher, and the shot attack is way higher. Is it way higher, or I need to go back and check actually, but it is pretty significantly higher at 74,000. And then let's take a look at the part trait. So you guys can see I only have 6 in the front over here, and then we only have 4, so we are looking at around 10 over here. So it's pretty, you can say it's pretty good. Like, oh, keep in mind one thing, the part trait 2 is from alternation. So once you alternate a part, you'll gain a second parts tray. So if you're using, let me actually show you guys. I should have explained that on the first part. So there are three different, well, there's three easy level to get these part tray, I would say. So Warfare is obviously going to be A1 parts you can use to like sub in for that parts tray. They come in at max at 25 because they're Warfare, right? Easy up to attain, so they can't give you the premium stat over here. So that one is A1, easy to pick up. And then you have 4-star pick ticket one, which are, let me see if I can, okay, let me see. Let me find a Warfare part. Okay, this one over here. This one was this week's Warfare part, so easy level 10. And over here, when attacking with beam, shooting power boosted by 25%. So these right here gonna give you a stat of 25% boosted to shooting power if you're doing beam. So these right here are the Warfare parts, and then I also have a parts from the standard capsule, right? So those are, they come in at 30. Where is it? Okay, this one is the V2 Gundam. So this one I actually didn't max it out because you can they've been giving out a lot of 4-star pick tickets, so you can maximize any of your choice that will fit your typing. So this one, when T attribute, if you have T attribute, shooting power boosts by 30%. So as you guys can see, there's a 5% discrepancy over there, because these are, you can say, a little bit harder to pick up, but not to a degree, because of like how many of the pick ticket we have been getting. So the Warfare and the 4-star pick tickets don't have alternation yet, that's why they only have one part trait. But let's now take a look at one alternated, and these are hard to get, these are hard to come by. These are the limited / sokai parts, so you're rarely gonna get them to like max level like the other two, but they do pack a higher stat at max. So at max we got two parts here, right? So first part is gonna give you 30% to EXQ boosted, and then the other condition is gonna be if you have Ace exclusive active, shooting power boosted by 35%. So currently only a handful of 4-star pick ticket units have alternation, and then the rest will probably come in slowly later on. But as of now, limited and sokai do get their alternation on their initial banner, so keep that in mind as well. So that's a little bit of a detour explanation of like portrait and whatnot. So not too many portrait for this one, as you can see, because this is a straight build, no skin or whatnot. So I'm gonna hop back into the same mission, and as well I will have all the portrait on the layout, just to have everything clear and layout. So I'll be right back, and we're gonna jump into one of these missions. Okay, I'm back at the same mission. So we're gonna first start off with some just shooting power testing. 10k, okay, 10k. Okay, that's a little bit less because it was closer. Oh, 10k again. So we're gonna do two of these over here. One shot, another one. We have two enemy, right? Yep, we're gonna use this one first, like the other time. Wow, there's a big difference already. Okay, we're gonna use this one now. Or what are we doing? This one, both of them on both scenario are boosted, so this one will do higher. Okay. Well, we have a clear winner already, but I would pull up all the stats and then we're gonna do some little comparisons, so we'll be right back. So the numbers are pretty clear that if you max parts trade with skin, you're gonna get a bigger EXQ boost, because when you do those kind of parts trade build, you probably tends to do, you want to focus on probably like your EXQ power boost, like shot damage, initial cooldown, whatnot. So I was able to get a little bit more juice on top of that, even though I have a really high CP combat power on the other build, really high shot attack, but the result is pretty clear that I'm not busting out enough shot damage. Shot damage wise, it's a little bit raw. Shooting damage maybe a little bit higher, but overall when I'm using my EX skill, I'm just not getting that enough boost. So overall, from that GM rifle bitch to EX skill, on 10 hit on total, I'm not doing as much damage as I would if I was using max part trace and skin. So this is probably gonna be like a good indication for you guys if you guys want to do whichever build you guys want to do. Obviously, if you're gonna do like the parts tray build, it's gonna be, I would say, a little bit harder to get all the parts together, like the right parts tray, because there are a lot to select from. So my first suggestion for like new players or like free to play players, try to go for those welfare parts first, because those will probably give you the higher stats in return. Those are probably going to be the easiest to level 10 and whatnot. 4-star pick ticket for the standard capsule pull units, those you can say are somewhat easy to get if you have a lot of those 4-star pick tickets. Sokais are like no chance at all, because you have to summon a lot, or if you guys summon on those step up banner, maybe you get that one specific part you want. But with that being said, here is just a good example for you guys to see whichever build you guys want to do. So with that being said, I think I'll conclude this video now, and I will catch you guys all on the next one.